here at the Red Bull Battlegrounds. This is going to be NY Chris G on the left, of course, the offline proving grounds champion. He got the W there over in Santa Monica just a few weeks ago. He is now playing in the open bracket here at the last chance. And he's going to be going up against Lautrix 17, representing LCFGC.
Okay.
It's going to be Urian for Chris G, it seems like, a character he's been messing with quite a bit. You know, he's been playing him since his character dropped a little while ago, right? He was the last DLC character to come out in Season 1, and is a really strong character.
Yeah, I mean, Chris G has definitely been one of the innovators when it comes to the newer DLC characters, and taking them out and feeling free to test drive them and confident enough to test drive them in tournaments.
You know, Chris G is really quick about figuring this stuff out, and you know, he's got to hold down those that light punch, medium kick, heavy punch to get this little peek for you guys.
Exactly. The banana hammock, of course. And you love this song, just let me say.
Oh, man, yeah, it's the best. There's the back throw. He gets meaty here. Yeah, so that's medium punch headbutt. You can get the meaty with that. You can also get meaty with, you know, standing fierce, forward medium punch. There's a couple of things after that back throw. Yeah, there's that forward medium punch.
Nice defense here. Lautrix not taking a bunch of the baits. You see he's playing a much more defensive game, and you want to do that versus, oh, wow, nice neutral jump there from Lautrix.
Yeah, doing a good job so far, contesting stuff, taking him higher. You can see often that, you know, one of the issues with Urian is that headbutt whiffs on crouchers. We can use it as a tool to move around and navigate.
Oh, this time finishes the string, pops trigger, gets that mirror out there.
Another mirror, maybe overhead, yes. There's the reset and block.
Whiff drops the combo.
Trigger popped, and Chris with the jab check. Gotta watch that. Oh, the snipe. He's got the B skill out. That gives armor on his special moves, which you just saw. And one button. So dangerous is Ken in this V trigger, right? He's got that roundhouse, those buff fireballs.
Oh, wow, no anti-air. Walks right out of range. Didn't want to test it at all. And I understand that because he could have did Tatsu, and you don't know what side he would have been able to fall on. Yeah. But still takes the first round, first game, NY Chris G up. Yeah,
that jump Tatsu from Ken to float in. One of the, the best ways to get around a lot of the grounded anti-airs in this game. The run after the roundhouse has come pretty consistently from Lautrix. Chris kind of recognizes that, it seems. This time, no run. Just the roundhouse by itself. A couple of whiffs here, and Chris G's keeping up offense. He's got corner positioning. Leads in the front.
The range he's playing at is definitely more so he can react to a lot of the normals that Ken has available, and that way makes pretty good reads. You can see him jumping out of the range of a lot of his options.
Exactly. And Chris, you know, he's moving around. Oh, that was high. He can definitely do that back strong to punish, but wasn't ready for it. Maybe just matchup inexperience as a newer character. Oh, just backs up. Yeah, Chris is going to be able to hit a button there. Surprised about the V-trigger activation.
Oh, wow. Gets that EX chariot tackle. Uh-oh. He has a chance right now. He does have trigger available. V reversal blocked. Didn't block that one.
Yeah, Chris with another one. Look for the up fireball. Lautrix with a big jump.
Oh, wow. He could have took the round.
Still not out of it. Chris with the check. Anti-air, no.
And that's what I was talking about before. He gets the Tatsu. Does not confirm regardless. And Chris G with that standing light kick to take the first match.
You know, Chris G has got to look for that neutral heavy kick from Urian, right? The big axe kick he brings out. Incredible anti-air. It hits over his head. It's so strong of an anti-air, right? He has a couple. He can do that crouching fierce if you want the damage and the juggle points. But really, that standing heavy kick is such an excellent one.
Yeah, it is.
Headbutt confirmed. It's corner carry. You see the double dash and the medium punch. That is a meaty. Allows you to get in there and get offense.
All right, gets the back throw this time. Lautrix, he has a chance here.
Oh, yeah, that jump hurricane, it's really tough to anti-air, and you can see Chris trying a couple of things to deal with the big jump.
Gets the jump in, no confirm off the combo. There's the target combo, gets the Tatsu. Almost resets that mid-screen position, but Chris G comes back hitting lots of buttons.
Big juggle and damage from Lautrix. Needs one more for the round. The throw tech, but not in time.
Oh, this is going to be dangerous.
Another Aegis, the reset. This time it was a low. Good blocks and the checks. We got a lot of pressure and damage from that series.
Just the jab. Oh,
he just jabbed and a jump EX Tatsu. Chris G, please. How does he know? Oh, the anti-air fierce, huh? No punish from Chris, but he takes the chance to get some offense. A little whiff. Big, yeah. And Chris G is getting a lot of the better, scrambles in this situation. That meaty headbutt again, and Chris with so much offense. Yeah, got to get out of there. Punish. No, a little late.
Really slow on that crush counter. Gets another one. Goes right for the EX Tatsu. Push back to the middle of the screen and finds the target combo. Oh, gets the forward throw. Really close to stun. Anything's going to do it.
Oh, yeah, and Chris, he got that jab strong, but missed whatever he tried after. And now a big chance for Lautrix. on this Ken. You know, he's kind of figuring out the matchup, it seems, as it goes on. Chris with a couple of drops, but keeping it together. Big jump, and yeah, it seemed like Lautrix had an anti-air, just queued it up a little late.
Oh, nice.
Oh, big jump, but yeah, no cross up from Urian.
Ooh. Another stun, and that's going to be stunned. And this could be it.
Did Chris try to loop? It looked like he was deciding if he should hit the headbutt loop or not. Like he was like, oh, do I go for the, you know, but he just takes the win anyway. Chris G with Urian, really strong performance actually. And that's a character, as we mentioned, Chris has been playing quite a bit, right? You know, most people know him for his Guile play at this point in the game, but been playing Urian quite a bit if you watch the stream on a couple of the offline tournaments he's been going to recently. And I think a lot of people are starting to really believe in the strength of Urian.
Well, a lot of people, we've talked about this before, a lot of people kind of neglect a lot of the DLC characters.
Right.
So it's really smart that we have an opportunity to see him played in tournament matches, you see here.
Oh, there's the big chance from Lautrix and the miss. Chris G without the full punish. But still, that was, you know, everything. That big chance you had at the throw whiff to get in there and make something happen. Chris G punishes and gets the round. This is that big combo Lautrix had in the second game. And a big chance again, but the miss. So important.
Had so many opportunities in this match to make great turnaround and advantages, but Chris G just plays so solid in a lot of instances.
There's that jump
jab just to stop the EX.
Cannot believe that was the answer. And here, Chris, it looked like maybe he was thinking about some kind of loop or something, and he just went for a combo that's going to kill for sure. Jab, tackle, critical art will do it. Good work from Chris G. That was a pretty clean performance on that Urian.
Yeah, did a really good job in that match. I mean, of course, we still have lots of great matches left for you guys here today. That was just one of them. But next up, we have Mojo coming up versus a Mr. Nightmare.
Well, right before that, we're going to have a little break for you guys. We'll clip for you guys to check out in just a second. So stay tuned. We'll be back with some more action here at Red Bull Battlegrounds in a minute.
For those who I wish to protect, I will fight you.
Want to see my console? I'll show you. PlayStation.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. We just told you guys before our next match is Mojo versus Nightmare coming up. We had a lot of great matches before, and I believe I saw this young man play yesterday as well. So, pretty good player we got coming up.
Yeah, Necalli player. And of course, you hear Mika on the other side. I think it's going to be an interesting match. You know, it's one of those matchups where, as Necalli, it's, you know, you have good mid-range, you have the uppercut and stuff, but it's so easy to get bullied.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, on top of that, it must not have been too bad because this is winners finals of the pool, so someone has a chance to make it out here.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll see how this goes. Like Nightmare, Necalli players, you know, do some pretty awesome things so far. And, you know, got a chance to see the Red Bull Proving Grounds as well. Big jump out and the command throw. Yeah, this will start things up.
And it's like you said, this is a really fickle matchup for both people. I feel like Mika has to be a little more careful with that zero range where she can usually try to bully because Necalli has a lot of buttons that's going to keep you honest.
Yeah, it's tough for him to deal with a lot of the approach options of Mika at once. You know, it's one of those things you got to think about. Great view reversal. Now offense from Mika. Oh, and just waited in case there was uppercut. Good whip punish from Nightmare. Nice. It was counter hits, but he got something off of it. And one more for stun now, this huge corner carry.
Oh, Mojo uses that V reversal. It's blocked, but gets that stun down, gets a chance to breathe right there. And you see Nightmare just goes right back into that waiting, trying to pounce, find his way in.
Yeah, playing very reactively, right? He's just hanging out, waiting to see what Mika does on the approach to try to stop it. There's so many options she has. Just got to watch out for a big confirm here. Gets the carry. And the immediate, no confirm from Nightmare still. V-trigger Necalli. Really dangerous. Needs one hit to do it.
Oh, crouching short. I like it.
Yeah, you got to be worried, right? I mean, as Mika, with just a little bit left, is still dangerous. That one Irish whip is in that kind of positioning, especially that spacing.
Oh, yeah.
She can just whip one out and take it right to you. Dash under.
Anti-air jab.
Wrong charge.
The combo.
Yeah, just maybe the wrong strength there, but Nightmare still. I like the reactive style of play, right? Not forcing anything too crazy. Just waiting for Mika to approach and then trying to stuff those options.
You see Mojo just sometimes casually getting hit by those V skills from the collie, so needs to be careful crouching fierce to try to get in. Gets the counter hit on the standing medium punch.
Another one. This could be close to stun. Should be stun. Yeah, other side. Gets the left right mix up here. And it's in the front. Good block from Nightmare.
Oh, this is going to hurt.
Fierce. Lots of damage on that. No meter spent either. And still sitting close to this critical R. Backdash. But it's the delayed Nadeshko.
And that gives her a great opportunity. No confirm on the clap right there.
Anti-air in the front stomping.
Did you
the
see
critical
that?
R.
They did the walk back and forth.
Yeah, that little delay back and forth, right? I'd love to see another look at that. It's tough to see. And Nightmare, you can see, hyping himself up, feeling good about that round. That was a tough block, right? Mika just has to guess which way it's going to be, whether it's walk under or not. And Akali, when he's in V-Trigger, his walk animation is so low to the ground, it's really tough to see where he's going to end up.
And that was a really tricky mix-up right there. Nice awareness regardless by Nightmare.
Yeah, first game pretty convincing. I like the spacing. He's hanging out at range. Oh, big Fierce.
Rush counter. Oh, nice push to the corner right there.
Yeah, that heavy kick crush counter and all kinds of damage. Oh, interesting little charge on the other side. Wonder if that was just input buffer. Meaty, one more for stun. Now he's got this chase down. Got to be careful about running into something a little overzealously. Great confirm again. He's been good about checking after that crouching Fierce from Mika. And that'll do it on the round. Match point.
Man, he started that last round with just roundhouse right out of the gate. It's fight, roundhouse.
It's a big opener, right? Just take it right to him. And we'll see. You know, he's played that slow style that round much more aggressive, right? Really seems more comfortable and confident about fighting against Mojos now. Again, as you mentioned, winners finals of the pool. So trying to get into that top 64.
Oh, nice dive kick. Stays on the same side. Nice pressure.
That walk down pressure. Got to see Mojo, one thing against Nikali, when you block a normal and he's canceled in a stomp, you just hold back and do a delayed button. And if the stomp happens to whiff, you'll get a whiff punish. So that's one thing you got to look for.
Gets Brimstone. What's going to happen? What's the mix-up? Holds back again, like you said before.
Scared, yeah. Scared to overcommit.
Nice crouching medium kick, and you see Nightmare go right back to pressing buttons at that range. And that's the range I was talking about before. Nikali, as well as Mika, really effective in that range, especially if they get the hit. Gets that big jump in with the Fierce.
Yeah, big damage on this. Oh, another read. What? Oh, and the command throw. Yeah, what a series.
Yo, Mojo.
Look, dashing up and just doing another airplane into command throw, that's all in. That is a super aggressive, I need to get this round play for Mojo. And we'll see if maybe Nightmare's a little shook by it. Oh, just fake drop kick. I feel like there maybe hasn't been enough drop kick to establish fake drop kick. Big meaty. Oh, nice. This is a big chance for Mika now.
Oh, same side. Lady Mika again. Oh, wow. Tries to go for the mix-up. But there's that big reversal.
Yeah, one of the first times he's brought out uppercuts on defense, which is what, you know, Mojo's been worried about. No anti-air.
And it's really weird because people with reversals typically have a better chance in those mix-ups versus Mika.
Free block on the other side from Nightmare, but now down in life, lots of resources out of the air.
Counter.
Command throw will do it.
That's going to be that. And Mojo takes first game.
Yeah, what a crazy couple of resets he had. And, you know, there's a couple of good blocks on this left-right stuff. So Mojo's is like, you know what, if you want to try to block, all right, now I'm going to bring out the command throw, scoop it up, one apiece now, and what was looking like a pretty convincing set from Nightmare. And
that's a great thought pattern to have. You want to be like, oh, you're doing great blocking blocking all these attacks, but what about my command throws? And that's when the fear sets in. Mika definitely one of those characters, has more than one command throw. So much like Nikali, but setup-wise, she gets a lot of opportunity.
Yeah, difficult to deal with in a lot of, you know, a lot of factors. You know, a reason people fear this character, right? I mean, there's always that chance. Oh, long range, yeah.
Nice.
And a reset. Because there was no meter, you couldn't keep it up any other way. Oh, that's where that whip punish clap has got to come out when that, you know, that stomp just misses.
Oh, tries to hit a button. Oh, wow. Gets counter hit. No Irish whip, just goes straight for Flying Peach.
There's got to be a whip punish on that stomp. You got to see it.
And look at those normals. Look at the range, even, that Nightmare is playing at with those normals.
Command throw will stun. Should be the round if Nightmare doesn't have a miss, and he doesn't. Now match point again over Mojo does.
Into the tunnel. Go help her out with her makeup. All right.
Nice little headpiece there. Big jump fierce at the start from Nikali. But yeah, that's the problem with Mika. When she walks out of range of your throw, she gets that punish with her own back medium punch.
Oh, tries to go for that neutral jump. Nice jab right there by Nikali. There it is again. You got to be really careful. You can't let those jumps become telegraphed, because if they do, you're always going to get anti-air.
No punish or anything. Yeah, crouching fierce was, you know, safe, but not plus. Jump again. All right, regular throw. A little extra damage because of the gray. Oh, out of range for Clap, but still tries to keep it up. Mojo with great pressure now, and I like that he backed off to the space. He's a little bit more comfortable controlling.
Oh, wow, gets the counter hit. Clap goes right for Brimstone, mid-screen position. Yo, just hitting buttons. Nightmare.
All the buttons.
Nightmare just trying too much to open up Mojo, and he's like, no, I got a 3-frame jab too. On top of that, this standing medium kick is going to keep it while I'm out of range.
Yeah, I think Nightmare was probably looking for a button into V-trigger, right? Like trying to hit one of those big buttons, and sometimes you just got to back up and take the activation.
Yeah.
Command throw.
Wow.
Caught some kind of limb, and it's pretty good damage mid-screen.
Oh, gets clapped.
Gotta wonder if this is the start.
Oh,
out of
backs
range.
up.
Yeah, was looking for throw tag. Oh, great neutral jump.
And burns the bar really close to critical art right there.
V-reversal, yeah, to get out of that situation, but the confirm, Mojo's now as the offense.
Oh, that's going to hurt. Ooh. No crush counter, chooses to go for the mix-up. Nice push to the corner, goes for the jump, and gets another one. This is going to be stunned.
There it is. See if he can complete the combo, should be able to. Has another bar, and it's not enough. Chase down.
Oh.
Gotta watch the stomps into the critical art. That low medium kick stomp could be enough. See, Mojo's playing real slow. He just needs the jabs worth of damage.
Oh, jumps in, tries to go for that crouching short kick.
Anytime Nikali dash up button is an option. You got to be so careful. If you're Mojo, the button, the critical art.
Yo, Nightmare with the pixel comeback.
It's that buffer. That's all he needs, and that's what you're looking for as Nikali, you know. A little overzealous dash into it, and that is to make it out of the pools into this top 64.
Yo, he is feeling himself. I believe we saw him at the Red Bull offline.
Yeah, the Proving Grounds as
and
well.
And he was definitely feeling himself. Lots of pop-offs there, too. So I'm liking the fact that he held his composure in a lot of situations and a lot of matches, especially high-profile or tournament matches. You get afraid, especially when you're down on life, versus a character like Mika. For him to keep control is so smart. We're going to take another look. As you can see right here, look at this pressure right here.
This is the first round again. Yeah, and you see that little Mika. He tried to dash up and maybe throw or put her in an animation to get rid of it. It's just that carry in the corner, the anti-air in the front.
At that.
Oh, that was messed up.
How did he know? Like, and even if he didn't know, he still confirmed it to a combo to take that first match.
Yeah, was totally ready. That was so tough to block. I have no idea. A human being. We are only human beings.
Again.
Oh, the reads and
what were you doing? And then Giant Swing. Mojo was feeling himself. Mojo's JoJo. Full action right there.
On that emergency hotline.
Yeah,
and the stun. Oh, man. And this put Nightmare on that match point we saw just a few rounds ago. And that stomp to close it out.
Look at that life right there. The fact that he brought it back from that, he had to play so smart and careful to find that hit.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Had to play patient the whole time. Got that little low, strong swipe. And that's all you're looking for is Nikali. You want one button, stomp, critical arc. Because you know it's going to be enough, right? V-trigger got that extra damage. It's super damaging, and it's really scary because you don't know what kind of resources, you know, as Mika to close it out. Do you want to risk a command throw? Do you want to risk being in Footsie's range against a character like that? It's really scary.
And even like you said, when Nikali is in trigger, he gets that little speed up on his dash. So you need to be even more careful. You need to pay attention. Now look at this little pop-off.
Yeah,
let's
jump.
go. Yo, tongue out of his mouth, Michael Jordan celebration. That's what whoa, that is definitely X-rated. I read his lips. That is not something you want. Yes, yeah, you are excited.
Wow, did you see that scream? That big, powerful bellow?
We needed a mic for that one.
What we need to do is make that maybe an emoticon.
I know, right?
Over on twitch.tv, where you're, of course, watching this lovely broadcast at home. You guys are at home watching this. This is on Capcom Fighters. Enjoying the lovely production that Red Bull is putting on for you guys. And of course, follow the other streams. Level Up Live has a stream going. There's
Logic
a few.
Hole, Capcom Fighters, and of course, you have the Red Bull running one of their own streams, giving you guys all the updates from the desk. So you guys are getting every ounce of information coming out of this event. Huge shout outs to Red Bull for making this possible, as well as Capcom, as well as Twitch, and as well as PlayStation.
Yeah, I love this little advertisement here with the Kyle stage.
Yeah, it's really
cool.
sick. Got the life bars up there. It's cool.
So there it is, Twitch. Thanks again, RB, one of the international talents out here. Plays in Street Fighter V. I'll tell you about this guy's Urian.
Let's see. And he's
I hope he is playing really, really, really strong Urian player. There was some footage where about the Asia Online tournament that happened a little bit. Yeah, Urian Mir. There's an Asia Online tournament that happened a little while ago, and RB beat Punko online in the tournament with Urian. He has some incredible setups, some really interesting, nasty stuff. I expect that we will see them and see some replays of them.
Right.
Yeah, his Urian, so strong. Oh, anti-air strong doesn't work out. Headbutt confirmed. And as Urian, that's what you have to do. If your opponent is standing, you can confirm in a headbutt. If they're crouching, you have to do the tackle.
Oh, nice.
Yo, the loop.
Yo,
Okay.
the disrespect.
Yeah, just doing it, throwing it out there, saying, you know, I know that you want to keep teching. The reversal from Urian. He gets a little knockdown after tackle, headbutt, and another one. So he is using that to beat the throw tech or other option that his opponent is going for, and that'll do it. RB.
Yeah, with that little bit of gray life, actually sealed it. Made sure RB was able to take that round with that throw. First round, RB.
Yeah, when you're trying to tech, you know, that headbutt to jump over the low profile moves. RB seems really prepared on this Urian pick.
Oh, nice. That charge fireball a little slower. Almost fell into it on that jump. Wake up, EX headbutt.
A little jab check afterwards. The knees. What an anti-air.
Crouching fierce. Nice.
With headbutt to move around. And that headbutt is such a great tool to move as Urian. Heavy tackle. And after heavy tackle, you do 2 forward medium punches for that medium. Oh, good block on the overhead. Prepared.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that was a sick whip punish.
Oh, headbutt. Hot chop.
The knees, cross up.
What?
100%. Yeah, that is the one you got to watch out for. Overhead, and it's working out.
What?
Well, you know the replay team in the back is scrambling to see that setup. That is the knees to the other side. And if you late rise, he whiffs the crouching light kick into the heavy headbutt.
Into the heavy headbutt, sends him back the other way.
Yeah.
A lot of times you get open up. He has time to dash up on that too. So.
Yeah. I have definitely done my homework on some RB Urian. I knew that setup was coming, and I was like, yeah, there's no way you're blocking. That little whiff short. Oh, nice little spacing on the tackle too. If you space those well, they can be pretty safe on block, or even allow you to combo after if they hit.
Nomokin playing really slower pace right now, trying to see if he can find an opening on RB, but he's playing so clean right now.
Yeah, one of the few Urian players really taking this character seriously and showing some real promise. Empty low, headbutt confirmed.
Oh, nice throw.
Yeah, Tech OS, other side, didn't have charge.
Oh, didn't block the overhead. Goes for dangerous headbutt EX version.
And the meaty, he can combo into the headbutt. Overhead gets stuffed out, and now RB with the offense and the throw.
Final round here
potentially
to RB.
Yeah, and this is, you know, one of those matches and pools again. RB, really a surprise pick. I don't know if a lot of people knew he was coming out to these last chance qualifiers. The Urian, right? Crush on the back roundhouse.
Feel that step kick. Check out my shoes.
Big jump. Checking with those low pokes from Urian.
Oh, nice. Gets the counter hit. Too far to confirm though.
The X knee is just supposed to escape corner. Gets throw on meaty here. Another one.
Another throw.
Time looks forward, but there's throw Taika West. Another throw, one more for stun. But the wake up. Not going to be a combo on the Aegis. Good blocks from RB.
Oh, RB.
Too prepared, yeah.
One step ahead of the game right now. Pops that V skill. Gives him armor on his specials. On his physical specials, not his fireball. Oh!
They're just playing slow. You see RB with such a big lead, right? No reason to press. Interrupted, now looking up fireball. The knees, what a reaction, and the throw will do it.
Drop to take it. RB moves on.
Yeah, really impressive stuff. You saw his Urian, the spacing is really well done. You know, he's really comfortable in the mid-range. He's so good at charging, right?
Yeah,
he
he's
has
really
these
good.
knee drops ready at times where you're just totally unprepared for him to have down charge. We're going to get another chance to look at some of these setups you saw. This was, you know, RB gets that tackle, the fierce. He gets shield out.
And here's that setup.
Yes, the knees, whiff, low, short, heavy headbutt.
Oh, my God. Oh, it's so dirty.
Yeah, that's the one you got to watch out for. I've seen him do that a few times. It's one he seems to like to do. Overhead.
How can such a well-dressed character be so dirty? It does not make sense to me.
Yeah, it's hard to say.
Look at the rewind.
Ooh, another one?
Would you look at this. Mirror.
Aegis. And then he gets that low short headbutt on their side.
Dirtbag. Look, even the dude on the steps is like, that was, oh my God.
The guy in the background cheering, he's like, what kind of tomfoolery? This guy down fierce to close it out. RB with the silly stuff. And that's a glimpse.
That's definitely not even the craziest, yeah.
Yeah, a glimpse into the future of this character and the kinds of setups he can do. You know that the other players near the pools that he're in, or maybe even in the top 64, saw that setup, and
kind of winced a little bit, just cringed. Like,
wagged the chin a bit, you know, maybe wrote it down in their notes. That's one you got to keep in mind for sure. And you know, if he does a different strength to headbutt, he's going to stay in the front.
Exactly.
Or other things like that. And so, like, as you try to imagine the different possibilities, as you think about it, you might be pacing around. You might have to take a seat. And you can probably do that in one of these lovely Vertigear chairs, who is, of course, a sponsor here in the Red Bull Battlegrounds. Any CPT will save you 10%. And, you know, when you get hit by a setup like the one you just saw, you're going to have to take a seat.
You're going to reel back in that chair a little bit. You're going to slide away from your monitor and be like, man, this is comfortable. That setup was dirty, but, man, this Vertigear chair is comfortable. Of course, enter the promo code NACPT to save 10%. Offer valid through from 11/4 to 11/7/16.
It gives you a little while here to check out some of these Vertigear chairs. But yeah, another lovely partner here at the Red Bull Battlegrounds, which is, of course, such a lovely event.
Yes.
Really fun to just be here so far and see all the awesome matches. I'm really pleasantly surprised at how stacked and incredibly crazy looking this Last Chance Qualifier is.
Well, you got to remember, like, we have international competition here just to try to get that last chance to get into CPT, as well as you have people here that want to play in that open bracket, maybe to get some last chance experience versus a lot of these players, as well as some of the neighboring people, because we got a lot of Seattleites here that are definitely trying to get as much experience as possible.
You can see him there. Damdai on the left, one of the people who won one of the online tournaments to make it here, as well as Kaiser on the right. You know, Damdai, old school player, plays Ryu, really solid style, but it looks like it'll be a Shoto mirror for Damdai.
And I saw Kaiser play a little yesterday as well.
Yeah?
Yeah, pretty solid. Let's see how he fares versus Damdai.
Yeah, you know, the Shoto matchup, big jump.
It's the big jump in.
You know, the Shoto matchup, one of those matchups where there's equal parts spacing and calculated play and equal parts risk and craziness, right? You can only play, you know, so safe. There has to be chances where you just take a little risk. And that jump at the start is a good sign of what this matchup might look like. It's here.
Nice. Gets the DP. There's the back throw.
And the movement from Kaiser.
And Kaiser definitely has the life lead right now. Damdai just happy playing this neutral game with Fireball and very close to bringing it back. Eats that Dinjin Fireball.
You see, Damdai playing it slow. There's that delayed throw in case there was uppercut.
All right, there's the activation. Blocks the sweep and takes the throw. Really smart.
Damdai looked for the throw, but I was out of range. See Kaiser willing.
No DP. Oh, nice block right there. And he's borrowed time. He's still got a chance, though. It's not over.
The whiff. You got to imagine Damdai. So he walked forward there and got uppercut. Probably a fireball. So, you know, maybe just a little input error there from him. When he had a couple of those that round. But again, you see Damdai fake jab at the start. He was like, all right, I dare you to jump again. Was prepared and then jumped himself. Out of range for any kind of uppercut from Damdai, so just checks with Fireball when Kaiser lands. See this pace, pretty slow. Damdai wants to keep it slow. He doesn't really, want to scrap or brawl. Oh, missed. That was probably another uppercut from Damdai. Weird. He's got some execution errors, it seems.
Gets that back throw. Trying to get in. I like that Damdai's making him run into these fireballs. I mean, if he's not going to do anything to change his approach, then take as much damage as you can. Gets that big jump in, lots of damage, and this second round is looking a lot better, but not over yet. Kaiser activates after the sweep.
Got a bit of that V-gauge knockdown. Oh, and the throw tech OS from Damdai. Other side. This time it works. And it was Denjin, so maybe stun? Yes, he gets the stun.
And Kaiser does not want to win.
What a drop.
He dropped that combo. He didn't want to win. He wanted to play another round with Damdai. I understand. You play these big-name people, you want another chance to play them. Round goes on a little further.
He wants to show his true prowess here. He says, I don't need this resources. I can just go into the next round. What a drop from Kaiser. And, Damdai really living on borrowed time, as you mentioned earlier in another round. But now this should be all over. We should be talking about game 2. Big jump from Damdai, and there's a couple of chances, but didn't confirm. Played slow as Damdai. Spent a couple of, some of those resources on EX Fireball. A lot more Hadouken from Damdai, right? A lot more projectiles. Looking to take up space more with that. It seems like Kaiser is not as comfortable throwing them at those ranges.
All right, nice block right there. Activates trigger. You see Kaiser trying to get his way in. Right now, Damdai's playing a lot safer.
Oh, big target combo whiff, and Damdai try to bring out uppercut.
Oh, nice V reversal right there on that fireball.
Look at all the gray damage over there on Kaiser. It's quite a bit, right? And yeah, that fireball took off a big chunk.
Oh, there's the jump. There's the anti-air.
Damdai gets pressure.
Lots more control here by Damdai.
mid-range. He's not being too active, right? Yeah, he looked for roundhouse after fireball just to check.
Nice, low forward fireball. You see Kaiser trying
no
to get his...
anti-air. Oh, my. All right, well.
Didn't that just happen last round?
Steve, I feel like it did. Big chance now for Kaiser with all the resources in the world.
And this is definitely not over. Kaiser definitely has a chance right here. He has full resource, everything. And you're going to want to spend it. Uh-oh, 13 seconds left. What's going to happen? Goes for the empty jump low, tries to go for the throw.
Oh, the delay!
With the back throw to take the match. Nice big exhale right there. I don't blame you. That was kind of tense.
Yeah, a little bit of spaghetti all over the place, you know, falling out. But Damned Eye keeps it together. You know, that round that he really stole from Kaiser really paid out for Damned Eye and staying alive. But, man, you got to wonder how Kaiser's feeling after, you know, losing that round that looked like it was all his. And then the drops, and Damned Eye finds a little strong uppercut, trying to do uppercut. Oh, the interrupt, too. Yeah, it's looking good for Damned Eye so far.
Oh, nice. Crouching strong right there to challenge that approach.
I like that Damned Eye, and now Kaiser are both looking for that roundhouse. Stun, gets big combo damage.
Not going to be dead. One more thing's going to do it. There's the throw.
Man, Damned Eye really turned it on in that game. I love that he's using roundhouse now more to intercept, right? It wasn't working as much in the last game, but he stuck to that game plan, and Kaiser, a bit more antsy, is running into it. No check from Kaiser on the jump. That time there is.
Oh, there's the jab. Same side for that anti-air to get that small combo. Damned Eye goes right back in.
Throw now for Kaiser. Looking to throw bait, but Damned Eye didn't take the bait. Just kind of hung out, played solid.
Oh, nice EX fireball from Kaiser, and here's his approach.
Popped. And Damned Eye with a little delay. Yeah, he kind of gave Kaiser time to hit a button so he'd get hit by that forward fierce. He didn't happen to. But it's an interesting idea. Other side. Oh, Kaiser moving now. Yeah, much more aggressive.
Finds that hit right now.
Damned Eye looking for maybe crush fears. Big jump, no anti-air, this huge chance.
Oh,
what a bet. Yeah, don't know about all that. Damned Eye cleans it up, and that was a big risk for Kaiser to take. I think maybe just a bit frustrated at how this set turned out, right? Could have been totally the opposite direction.
Yeah, you can definitely tell that frustration definitely set in a little bit. Damned Eye playing really clean. Kaiser was playing really clean as well, but those drops kind of, I felt like they weighed on him mentally, kind of made the rest of his game unravel.
That's one of those drops you're going to think about for a long time, I think. It's a real tough one. You have the forward fierce, and you just do the uppercut there. You don't have to do anything super serious. It's that dash under. And this is Denjin, right? So it does that extra little stun in the upper left, you see. Boom, there's the stun. This is that combo drop we saw, forward fierce. No.
I don't want to win. Here you go. Just take this round. We're friends. We'll see you after this.
The drop of a lifetime from
Kaiser. He was like, hey, you know what? Let me return the favor. I'm going to get this opening.
That dash up. And you see the block,
right? The throw. Okay.
Yeah, it was the block, and Damned Eye got the back tech. That exhale from Damned Eye, knowing that, you know, he was out of there, but stayed alive. And this is that chance, right? Kaiser could have uppercut and done big damage to Damned Eye. The big bet at the end, and he closes it out. Worked the Damned Eye. You know, he capitalized on the mistakes of his opponent, right? Even though he should have lost. He was ready when things didn't quite turn out the way they're supposed to.
Yeah.
And, you know, he capitalized and punished. And that's what you got to do.
We've seen a lot of people play in tournaments, and they drop a combo or something like that, and they do the, oh, my God. And then the person, like, then they drop their combo, and you had a chance to survive, and now you just officially lost the match.
Yeah.
So
you got to, you know, if there's any kind of mistake, any kind of little inch your opponent gives you have to take it, right? In a tournament like this with so much, you know, money on the line, chances to get into Capcom Cup, winning this LCQ. You know, you got to take those. Definitely
a lot on the line. So we're going to go to our next match right now, and I believe we do have Daigo versus Casual Phil.
Daigo versus Mr. Casual Phil. You guys heard on the desk earlier, Mike Ross and Seth were talking a little bit about this match, about the beast Daigo versus Casual Phil. And Mike was mentioning, you know, Casual Phil likes to talk himself up.
Got a little mouth on him.
Yeah, a little mouth, right. That's for sure, right. Definitely not a casual mouth. It says a little bit more than maybe he should, or we can say here on this broadcast. But, yeah, he's going to be going up against Daigo. As we scroll into the screen there, you saw that lovely little trophy in the center, front and center, the big Hadouken trophy. Daigo Umehara. Posture as incredible as it gets.
Right.
Must be a chapter in there about posture, because you saw he was like a plank of wood, right? So straight. And Casual Phil on the right with Rashid going up against Daigo of Japan. So now we see match, beach stage. Yeah, probably not gonna happen. Yeah, Casual Phil really representing.
Oh wow, Casual Phil goes right to the teabagging in the water. You know, it's not nice at all.
Showing the US of A is at least talented in the down motion. That's for sure. His knuckle do represented. Dropping freedom bombs all over Shanghai.
Freedom.
Each one of those, all I heard in my head is freedom. Patriotism. America.
All right, nice color choice right here. Okay.
Good one, yeah.
So we have Beast TV's very own Daigo versus DM Casual Feel. Let's see how this turns out.
We'll see a Daigo on the left, of course, looking really strong. One of the probably projected 3 to make it out, the 3 Japanese players who made it out. Very, very strong players. And so we'll see how Daigo approaches this matchup. In the early signs of the tour, Daigo's having trouble with Rashid. I think now he's totally figured it out. You saw Infiltration try to pick it not too long ago against Daigo because there was this idea about Daigo struggling with Rashid. And we'll see if maybe Casual Phil has something for him. V-reversal, yeah, doesn't want to let him get away with that tornado pressure. But crouching fierce is a big problem.
Yeah.
Tough to counter, but we see Daigo stand in a range where he can stand light kick, whip punish it.
Oh, wow. Oh, no block punish right there. It still finds the EX mixer. Nice push to the corner, puts himself back in the corner, and Casual Field does have a slight life lead right now.
Now Daigo pressing, he has corner advantage, and you got a fireball outside of the range of that crouching fierce, but of course that means V-skill is available for Rashid, or jumps, or other ways to react and get in there. A lot of pressure from Daigo. Walk down, keeping those frames.
Oh, whoa. Wow. Standing fierce. Just the last hit. Not able to confirm to spinner, though.
Yeah, just, a little miss. But there's the enhanced spinner. Gets the corner carry, but mistime meaty. And Daigo with tons of resources. If he whiffs one of those crouching fierce, that's that medium kick. That's death. That's the death button right there.
Oh, crouching strong goes right into critical art, and that's going to be the first round for Daigo. Yeah. Casual Field definitely didn't play that too badly, but it just seems like Daigo was a lot more prepped in the situations where Casual Field wasn't sure.
Yeah, it was a couple of drops from Phil. He had a little situations that didn't go his way, and Daigo took advantage as he will do. But I like the neutral so far from Casual Field. A bit unpredictable in the way he approaches and the buttons he hits. And yeah, crouching fierce is a problem, man. You just got to hit that button and really represent that it's a good one. Walk under from Phil, and he keeps the standing reset instead. A mixer. And Daigo with the punish. It's hard for Ree to roundhouse that a lot of times, so down fierce uppercut, a good idea. With punish on the crouching fierce. Daigo looking good in this neutral so far. It seems like he really understands what he wants to do. Oh, interesting little setup from Phil. He has V-gauge, both of them now. Oh,
nice. Gets that down for fierce. Confirmed to combo. Goes for a reset, but didn't get the hit. Was not prepared.
Same back throw we just saw that Daigo capitalized on a minute ago. Yeah, that would have been death.
Oh, wow.
That low forward, so dangerous. It's buffered into fireball with...
Oh, tries to go for the overhead. It's not over yet, though.
He could chip. Yeah, chip's an issue. There it is. Yeah, he just dashed up and took advantage. That's going to be chip. And with no V-reversal, you're not getting out of there as Casual Phil. So that's the first game for Daigo. 2 pretty convincing rounds. It was looking better for Phil at first. Oh, he's signifying I want some character select. Gotta think about it.
Not a bad choice. Like I said before, he didn't play that match as bad as perceived, let me say.
Yeah, he played pretty well.
It just seems, like I said, Daigo was definitely a lot more prepared for this than, led to
believe. Like the big situations that caused the loss in that round was, both times there's the mistimed meaties in the corner, there's the mistimed, misspaced positions, and Daigo got those big back throws. And that let him set up his offense and really take advantage. And if there wasn't those back throws, you got to imagine corner pressure from Rashid. It could have went either way.
Yeah, we saw a couple of early V reversals there from Daigo, so that was actually pretty good as well. Just to make sure that Casual Field does not get too comfortable with that Rashid pressure. And that's kind of what overwhelms a lot of people when they're fighting Rashid, is the fact that they don't know about those gaps in between the strings trying to cancel into Tornado. And even more so, they don't respect the space where he can V-skill under a lot and push that advantage to the corner.
Right.
So...
yeah, corner carry a big strength of this character, of course.
Yeah.
Ooh, anti-air from Daigo. It was a little medium punch. Kind of wonder if that was uppercut, maybe.
Oh, wow.
All right, there it is again.
Strong.
Oh, yeah. Try to whip punish the Daigo. Missed. And Casual Phil. Wow, that jumping short was so active. Get on the other side. I like the walk back from Phil.
And that's what we was talking about before. This time, no V-reversal here from Daigo. Oh, there's the crush counter sweep.
Gets out of the corner. Oh, missed. Counter hit confirmed. And now this is big for Daigo. He has, V-gauge to cancel into with the V-trigger. Throw for Phil. Corner positioning. Another one. Just one hit from taking this.
Oh, wow. Just wakes up, hits you with this DP. You think you're just going to keep running in on me? That's why they call me the Beast. But it's ready.
That big uppercut from Daigo. Took the risk. He was going to have critical art on deck, I think, if he did it anyway, so maybe could have canceled, but yeah, just clipped him. See that stand light kick buffer from Daigo. So really important for button for Ryu. Huge range, really fast. Jump again. And yeah, just an anti-air light kick. That's not too much damage for Daigo to eat. And that back throw again, the missed time from Phil.
And this is where we've seen it always turn around. Daigo gets that corner, and he's like, look, now I'm going to make you stay.
Yeah, this is a bad position to be in. Phil fights out.
Nice, down forward Fierce, gets to confirm, and now he has corner position. Backdashes a little bit, pops that trigger, tries to go for the mix-up. Daigo holding strong with the defense, finds a hit.
Yeah, great blocks. Daigo, defense in the corner, keeps himself alive. And this fireball spacing so scary for Phil to jump in the roll.
Nice, tries to go for the reset and the throw. Of course, Daigo ready.
You see Daigo, he's not hitting buttons before Rashid, right, in a lot of these scenarios. He's kind of letting Rashid walk up and maybe whiff punishing or just staying out of range. Throwing fireballs out of range, the buffer. The gauge available for both players.
And you see Phil trying to find a hit, gets that down forward,
But
Fierce
the
and
miss.
commits. Oh.
Yeah, that mixer could have been big. And those juggles are you know, often a little tough to do as Rashid. Daigo with a walk down.
Gets the eagle spike, finds the jump in, but no confirm.
Huge.
Still has the pressure right now.
Man, that was such a big chance for Phil. Could have been the round for sure. And now he's got to go back to this neutral where Daigo, you see the buffer on the light kick.
And 15 seconds left in this last round, of potential last round right here.
Pops. Oh, and the fireball catches. Yeah, Daigo's going to take it. He's a little scratched thinking about that match.
No.
Phil goes down to Daigo in you know, a couple of close games, but yeah, Daigo really seems to have figured out that Rashid matchup. He seems really comfortable in the spacing and where he needs to be in a lot of those instances.
Yeah, I mean, Phil definitely didn't do too bad. I mean, he had that big drop on that jump in, and that's really what kind of sealed it after that. I mean, even still, the pace of the match, you know that was an effective thing because the pace of the match was so slow after that, even when he missed it. So just a little bit of damage left on the table that could have changed the tide of a few things here, even versus, you know, Daigo.
Daigo is such a strong player, really, you know, done great in the year so far. He is qualified for the Capcom Cup, and you guys are qualified to get $10 off over on the 2-day pass with code Capcom Cup 16. This is valid through November 7th. You can enter the code over at PlayStation.com/experience-tickets. Make sure you throw that dash in there. That'll be in the Anaheim Convention Center December 3rd through the 4th. That's the Capcom Cup presented by PlayStation 4, which is, of course, what everybody's fighting for all year, right? You want to get into that Capcom Cup, get those spots, and lock yourself in there, as Daigo has done by winning the European Regional Final, as well as just
And it wasn't easy for him.
No.
It wasn't. It was a lot of instances. We have a lot of people that are already qualified, and as good as Daigo is, definitely had to do a lot of traveling to get in Capcom Cup.
You know, traveled 5-6 weeks in a row to all these events, and then ended up getting the European Regional Final, trying to become the European and North American representative for the Capcom Cup. I'm telling you, if Daigo wins here this weekend, we are claiming him.
We're claiming him.
We
All
are
right.
claiming
I'm
Daigo
down. I'm 100% down for that.
as our representative for the Capcom Cup. North American player Daigo.
North American Beast TV Daigo.
Yes, but if he happens to lose here this weekend,
oh no, we don't want him. We can send him back.
Here's what's going to happen.
Okay,
the European representative could not win an NA. That's what it is going to be. You know, no matter what.
Headline?
No matter what, NA. I think we have a pretty good. You know,
I would like to.
It's a real life option select that we have control over Daigo here, depending on what happens, right?
I like the way you think. We got to make sure we're ahead of these things.
You know, you got to maximize every little thing you can get here as a North American fan. It's tough to do.
So next up, of course, we have Bonchan coming up versus the West Coast. What does it say? West Coast player? Is that what that says? I'm not sure.
You know, whoever scribbled this, the handwriting, it must have been Hanzo Gonzo, as it is.
No.
It looks like
I know this writing. This is definitely Cap One.
Is it Cap One?
Cap One with his
scribbling on the pencil as he wrote. What happened here?
I don't know, man. It's like he wrote it with his mouth. I don't know what this is, but it looks really bad. Hopefully that's his. No, West Coast, please. I guarantee you that's not what it says on this paper.
Dude, Steve, there's like a G and a Q on this page. I don't understand how that is EASE, of course, but yeah, he's gonna be rocking the birdie against Bonchan's Nash.
So, of course, we've seen this quite a few times. This matchup is really weird for me. I feel like there's a range where Birdie does have a lot more control than perceived, but I feel like the minute Nash gets that space that he needs, it's a lot easier for him.
It's so tough. He can control so many of the angles on the screen at once, which is so tough to deal with, right? As Birdie, your slower character, you do have a lot of life to make your way in. That's an important anti-air. You have a lot of life to make your way in, and that zonk, that one, you can whip punish with it, you can get through fireballs, you can anti-air. That's an important tool in this matchup.
Ooh, gets that medium kick side right there.
Dive.
Free Willy just dives in and right past that Sonic Boom. Nice jump back right there. Oh, wow. It burns all of his meter.
Yeah, huge damage for Bonchan. Big jump in, and he gets confirmed to stun. We'll see what he does here. Maybe steals the meter. Yeah, steals the meter for himself, and now his positioning. Good blocks from West Coast Jeff.
Oh, and it's still not over. Of course, he wants that. Oh, yes. There we go.
Bonchan does not spend critical art, actually. That gives a chance for West Coast Jeff in the round.
Oh, wow. Chip out.
Yeah, I got him.
That was really good.
Yeah, forced to spend it anyway, but West Coast Jeff had that crushing light kick. had he confirmed to standing light kick, maybe EX headbutt or something like that, could have been big damage and a chance for him. But now, you know, the round for Bonchan. Knee looking to punish sweep, but on-time punish.
Nice punish right there on that forward fierce. Oh, wow. And he is just at the ready with this armor. Nice jump back right there with the OS from Bonchan.
Yeah, his zone control timing on that bullhorn is so good so far, right? He's just been prepared in a lot of these. Yeah, just get through fireballs, whip punish, anti-air. Another time, he spent it. That's where a lot of the EX is gone. Corner positioning now for him. You see him swinging with those big birdie buttons.
Oh,
crush.
Gets the hit.
Big confirm, and Bonchan's great about spending that V gauge to get big chances for himself. Anti-air and the delay, that'll do it.
And that's going to be that. Bonchan takes first game pretty convincingly.
Yeah, you saw that crouching medium punch delay, right? He waits just a bit to try to get you to maybe hit a button or throw tech or try something, right? And when you do that, you get the counter hit. He's going to confirm it into some big damage, and that's really good work. That's what he's looking for, right? That delayed low medium. It reminds me of just of Sagat, where he would dash up, hit that delayed crouching medium punch, right, to try to frame trap you. Same kind of idea.
Nice. You see West Coast Please trying to slow it down, gets that big crush counter hit. Nice headbutt to follow up. Lots of damage. And there's that jump out from that command throw.
Yeah, you don't mind him jumping backwards, though, because, right, you get space of it. You're not punished. It's okay as Birdie to eat that. I mean, Nash doesn't get much there.
On top of that, the positioning is going to definitely go in his favor because he's going to push you to the corner the entire time.
Right. And then that's the issue as Nash. When you get cornered, great jump out and punish. So that EX dive is a little faster than the regular, but has some more recovery on it. Now Birdie's got to approach with all the screen behind Bonchan to work. And you know how this guy's zoning is, right? So incredible. Spacing is good. He's ready for all the different ways Birdie can try to get in.
Oh, nice dash.
Not that one.
It this time. He's going to have a chance. Oh, I would have did roundhouse. Nice.
The reversal, and there's all that great damage. You can see Bonchan has added up there. And that life bar.
He's the medium kick side, not prepared, and he gets the back throw. He can do something right now. No trigger available. Tries to mix him up, but he still has that critical art available.
What defense from West Coast, please? See all those resources for Bonchan. If you jump over one of these,
he needs to be really careful. He's in chip range now. He's
definitely he does have the V gauge.
He's
looking for reversal.
He's definitely looking for it. He has trigger available. Yo, you can't keep blocking those. He's gonna cancel into it eventually.
Yeah, but there is the V gauge anyway for West Coast. Please, you could have V reversal. But Bonchan, you know, just threw all the booms. If you jump over those booms, critical art.
Yeah.
So you know, it's a hard place for West Coast Please to get through, right? There's that positioning on screen is really tough. Whoa, a jab check. Bonchan with just the spacing.
The Tiger suplex. Oh wow, nice. Reversal headbutt right there by Birdie. Knee bazooka.
Yeah, it's that little spacing Bonchan has ready. Yeah, punish again. And there's no punish on that. Yeah, he doesn't seem to be ready for always all the whiff. Bullhorns.
Oh, nice foot bazooka right there. That knee bazooka was really
great
good.
Confirmed. Bonchan was ready for it. Not going to be enough on Birdie. He's got a lot of HP, but we'll see what the positioning is for Bonchan. Maybe a throw after will do it. Oh, sick instant overhead, but not enough.
Seal it.
Oh, okay. Not out of this yet. V gauge available, and that's what the V reversal is about. The patience from Bonchan. Doesn't want to hit too many buttons. Oh, surprise.
Nice medium kick side to take it right there. I like the fact that he was playing so patient even when it came down to the last part of that match.
There's still little buttons on his side, right? There was just waiting, waiting, waiting. As soon as he backdash, you know Birdie going to walk forward.
Yeah.
Try to move in, and that's where that scythe comes out as the surprise attack. And that's when it's so good about taking up space when your opponent's dashing or trying to move forward, and you just snatch up that space so quickly. It's really tough to see it.
Well, Bonchan moves on, of course. And we have another match. Nope, I think they're going to put the brakes on that one.
Yeah, it looks like Joshua Gray walking up there. He's looking stylish. He'd probably look a little bit more stylish, of course, if he was wearing one of these Capcom Pro Tour tees, which is, of course, presented by the PlayStation 4. You can check these out over at Amazon.com/Capcom Pro Tour. I'm going to have to probably head over there and grab this Resurrection tee for Mr. Joshua Gray.
Don't do that. Don't. No, I want to get
Do you
the
want
shirt.
one?
I need this shirt. I have to get this shirt.
Steve, maybe I'll get you one. You know, Christmas is coming up. It's holidays pretty soon. Probably have to head over there. But yeah, you know, in the meantime, Josh, stylish as ever. He's going to be on stage talking to some of our players here, and we're going to go to him.
All right, thank you very much, gentlemen. I would look really stylish with those shirts. I got to check that out. I'm also joined by a very stylish player, a newcomer to the FGC. This is his first year of tournaments, and he's already made it to the top 64 right here at Red Bull Battlegrounds. He is Oliver Queen. Congratulations on making it this far. And first of all, what motivated you to want to compete in Street Fighter V?
Competition here. I like the FGC and the competition it has to offer. So
Competition, a lot to offer here, a lot of different players. 512 today, and you have cruised through your pools to make it to the top 64. Let's talk about your recent move. You left Texas to come to SoCal to pursue being a competitor full-time. What did you have to sacrifice leaving Texas in order to move to Southern California?
So, all my family and friends from Texas. So this was it was actually my second time leaving Texas. So I left all of them behind to compete and make this my full-time job.
Second time leaving home ever in your life to be a full-time competitor in Street Fighter V. Let's talk about the game itself. Why do you love the game, and what character do you play?
Well, I've always loved Street Fighter. I always loved fighting games, and Street Fighter was the one that I always stuck with to play. And the main character I use is Ryu, and I love his style.
Now you have a team in your corner. You have Alistair Mattis and some other people that have been rooting for you and working with you over the last couple months. How has that helped you become a better player?
Well, they always motivate me to play, and since they gave me this opportunity to be here and travel, it means a lot to me. So.
Now, you got to play against Daigo last night. He's one of your favorite players. He actually motivated you to start competing. What was that experience like, and do you want a rematch?
It was a great experience. Seeing people play against him, I was telling myself, like, well, I was pretty confident going against him, and, well, when I ended up taking one round, I got a little nervous after that. And, yeah, I do want a rematch, though. So.
All right, rematch, Daigo, wherever you want. We'll see if we can make that happen a little bit later, or if you'll face him later in the tournament, if you can make it far enough. Finally, for you, what do you hope to accomplish? You just started your career. What are your goals in your professional career in Street Fighter V?
My main goal is to be a top player here. I want to be one of the best players, so I would continue to practice and grind it out.
Continue to practice and crank it out. It's what every one of these competitors is trying to do, and you were one of the top 64. Congratulations, Oliver Queen, and we look forward to watching your career with great interest. Best of luck. Let's go ahead and check in with our Red Bull TV desk analysis. Gentlemen.
Thank you, Josh. And again, we saw Oliver Queen really taking out the competition in pools. Such a humble guy. He's really putting in the work. He's quite the scientist from what we've been following along in the SoCal scene, right? He's been showing up to every one of those weeklies, putting in the work. So again, shout outs to Oliver Queen. Great performance overall.
Yeah, and his Ryu's looking smooth. Again, with all of our competitors here, the side turn, the qualifying tournament, excuse me. You can check out all the action in all the streams right now. We got Level Up, we got Logic. Of course, we got Red Bull and, of course, CPT. So it's looking good right now for all our top competitors.
Absolutely. And speaking of being a scientist, in terms of Oliver Queen, right, we have another scientist for you in this replay coming up. We actually had Chris G putting in the lab work. Right, he's been fluctuating around with some of the characters in the early phases of Street Fighter V. But look at this. Urien, ready to go. And he is playing up against Lao Tricks. And again, he's playing it nice and cool here. Again, Urien with a ton of tools, extensive normals, taking over that round one pretty convincingly. He's got that life lead, right? He's going at it. He's using the meter. Again, Urien, a very versatile character.
And one thing that I'm very surprised is he's been on quite a run with Guile. So it's pretty interesting to see that he picked Urien against Ken, especially when you don't got proper reversals or good fast normal. So it's pretty intense. But he's looking real comfortable right here. Look at the fabulous finish.
And look at the pressure. There's no time for you to press any buttons for Lao Tricks. And the anti-air jab was so on point, so crisp.
Yeah, Trax was giving him a little bit of an issue there. But, of course,
absolutely.
again, Chris G, he's no stranger to danger. Always on the defensive end. He's always defense before the offense. So that's one of his models. But right now he's just looking extra defensive. Right there.
Lao definitely wasn't a sleeper, but Chris G went all for it. Here comes the damage, the boom. That's a lot of damage overall. Again, Urien, that kind of character to dish out the damage and play very defensively.
Yeah, this is true. And one thing that I do want to stress, and here comes Ibuki, man. Again, it's just a plethora of characters that he has. One thing that I am very interested to note is that he is picking certain DLC characters, exclusively DLC characters for certain matchups. So I thought he would, like, again, pick Guile against Karen, but no, he goes with Ibuki, and I actually haven't seen his Ibuki for a very long time, so it's very interesting to see his choice of characters.
Yeah, he's really trying to put the work in with all the DLC characters. You saw AKG's E-Bomb really trying to control the pace of the match, trying to steal the turns and the momentum away from Chris G. But ultimately, Chris G on point with the punishes, as you saw there. But here comes this confirm into the combos. It just keeps going. It doesn't stop. It really doesn't.
He's blind.
And then
yep,
how
goes
you
for
see
the low. Yep, he's only human.
Very
right now,
tricky stuff, yeah.
But E-Bomb right now, he's showing a little bit of prowess right here, keeping his toes on the ground. Looking real good going into the second game. But, of course, Chris G, again, just looking real dominant with Ibuki. Can't stress that enough, man. Yeah. Want to see more Guile. I'm just a little greedy, but.
Yeah, overall, E-Bomb put up quite the fight here, but then this pressure, again, from Chris G, using that V-trigger to maximum potential, sealing the deal over E-Bomb. So again, great stuff overall. Chris G has been really putting in the work here at the Red Bull Battlegrounds. You see there from the bracket, he's going to be moving on into the top 64 from the winner side. He got 2-0 over E-Bomb. So again, great stuff overall.
Strong performance with a plethora of characters, nonetheless very comfortable. And of course, stepping up to the plate right now, this was one of my favorite highlights of the day.
You guys better pay attention to this, everybody, because this is going to be some really dirty stuff. We had RB versus Nomukin, right? Urien versus Urien. Great chance to see what this character is really all about, right? You get to see all the normals being played here, all the kind of strategies you need to utilize as Urien. But here comes the realness.
Yeah, man, and
pay attention, folks.
Here it is. Here it is. Look at the frame kills. Look at that.
Is he on? What side is he on?
Side of the black and white right there. Look at this. Just laying on the layers and layers. Oh, you ready?
Are you okay?
You want to take notes?
Take some notes real quick. Great stuff overall from RB. You see Nomukin fighting back though. Again, he was definitely no slouch either. But RB ultimately taking it over Nomukin.
Very solid, very solid. He had full control of the match. I like the usage of the knees, and definitely he's doing it from a proper range where it's plus. He has a great advantage to continue his offense. So good stuff there to RB with the handshake, the good stuff handshake. All right, RB taking it.
So it's really great representation overall of the DLC characters. Really great to see. RB is going to be moving on as well from the winner side over to top 64 for tomorrow. And Nomukin obviously still very much so in this tournament on the loser side of things. So again, it was great representation, Urien to Urien.
Okay, and of course we got the Bark of Seattle, man, coming in with this highlight. Nightmare 2450. I mean, what can you say about this guy, man? Nothing but passion. And you see him 2 weeks ago. He was actually playing up in the Red Bull Proving Grounds, and he's just been continuing his hot streak, man. Looking real good. And then Cali, always in control of the neutral, all the tools in the world. Look at that, finishing the job. But it was a nail biter for sure. Mojo, no stranger to danger as well, putting in that work with Armika. That roulette table is just spinning. Look at that to the finish, into the stun. Just looking good, but look at that ambiguous finish right there.
A really great performance overall from Nightmare 2450. Really consistent with his Nakali play, especially right off of the offline Proving Grounds playoffs. Right?
Not me.
Don't do it. Overall, with the confirms, Nightmare, he was very much so on it on Mojo, but there's a really close set between the two. As we saw, it went down to the very last game, but Mojo, he was really putting in that work with Mika.
Yep, and there you go, tying it up right here. Round for round. Mojo, like I said, this definitely went to the wire for people that don't know, that wasn't watching. But look at that, another ambiguous situation in there, to another mix-up. Nightmare, even though he's the Bark of Seattle, but he's only human, so.
Yeah, you can never count Mika out. That's the kind of character she is. She's just such a threat overall. So you saw that right there. You got Nightmare 2450 still going at it. Really strong. He's definitely going to be competing in the top 64 side of things in the winners. So overall, great play. And you saw it right there. He's just going at it against Mojo, keeping Mika in the corner somewhere she's a little bit uncomfortable to be.
Boom shaka laka. And again, man, these guys have been just going at it. It's nothing but scrambles going on. It's basically who gets the control first in this matchup. And Nightmare was definitely in control, but Mojo looking very strong at the end of the set right there. This was definitely the nail biter here of the set.
Yeah, it went up absolutely down to the wire. It was last game, last round. They were really duking out for the positioning mostly, right? You see Mojo really trying to emphasize that dominance in the neutral. Caught Nightmare slipping with that Dragon Punch, made him pay for it.
And you would think it was all over there with the Irish Whip. It's right here. There we go. He gets into Stun City. But this is crazy that he
managed to survive and get the hit confirmed right into the critical art. That was such a clutch play from Nightmare 2450. And you see the rage from this young man. That's how you do it. I respect that.
All I was missing was the shirt rip.
Yeah, absolutely great stuff. He's going to be moving on to your top 64. And again, be sure to follow along Red Bull Esports and Capcom Fighters. Be sure to use the hashtag Red Bull Battlegrounds to keep along with all the action going on today, as well as tomorrow for the top 64. So again, we actually had the chance to talk to all the top players moving on to the tournament tomorrow, and we wanted to hear what exactly they were feeling or what they had to say for their upcoming matches tomorrow. Let's take a look.
Let's take a look.
I'm originally from LA. I grew up in Compton. I used to live in Torrance, and then now I live in San Francisco.
東京から来ました。
I'm from New York, Manhattan, born and raised all my life.
I'm from Miami, Florida.
All right, so the toughest opponent for sure has to be Justin Wong.
Justin Wong.
Definitely Justin Wong.
Probably Justin. It's probably every tournament.
He's a very strong player. He's very experienced and has a lot of talent.
He's really hard to beat.
He knows my style like better than anybody else.
I've had a chance to win multiple tournaments and grand finals, and he was always there to stop me. It's just like, why are you here? But he's definitely the toughest opponent I've ever played.
The toughest opponent in my path would have to be Knuckle-Doo.
Knuckle-Doo.
I would definitely be Knuckle-Doo.
Knuckle-Doo is giving me a really hard time. I feel like he's my demon now, so my goal is to beat him so I can move on.
I've played him about 2 or 3 times, and every time it's been 3-0. Yeah, so I'm worried.
Knuckle-Doo needs to be taught a lesson because he thinks he's so good. He's a very cocky kid. I need to teach him a lesson, you know. I beat him already, then he beat me, so I think I need to beat him again, teach him a lesson, you know.
My toughest opponent in my path, I'm not really aware of who I have to play, but I guess it would be Julio. He's beat me 3 times in a row already.